I'm not impressed. For someone who's spent as many years hidden away as you have, it doesn't seem to me like you've gotten any stronger, Yoruichi.
While you, on the other hand, looks like you've let your skills get rather dull and rusty.
I noticed there was a Shihoin symbol on the Tentoken flying cloak that Ryoka Kid was wearing. You gave him that, didn't you?
That's right. There was no way for him to save Rukia if he couldn't fly.
How shocking to see evidence of such corruption in the Shihoin clan. It's a disgrace to learn that one of their members has been actively supporting a Ryoka invasion of the Seirete. And it seems the Shiba clan has become involved too. What a shame to see how low the four great houses have fallen.
You certainly are talkative today, Soiphone. Is it because you're excited to see your old mentor again after so many years? Or are you just expressing your usual pent-up anger, like the child I remember? Well, which is it, Commander? Has it been a little too much for you? Following in my footsteps?
Don't flatter yourself. You still act like you're better than me, but those days are gone. I'm the one with all the power now because I'm the one who controls the stealth force. Yoruichi Shihoin. Your time is past! Let me show you the difference between you and me now. As you already know, when the leader of the stealth force draws her sword, an execution battle is imminent. Any opponent must die. And if that should happen to include a former commander, then that is what will have to be. You chose to throw away the title that I now hold. Just look around you. There's no escape for you, Yoruichi.
I really hate being underestimated like that. It's true that I threw away the Stealth Force title, but there is one other title that I never relinquished.
Flash Master Yoruichi. That's not a real title. But since you claim it, you leave me no choice but to rip it from you with my own bare hands.
You still wear the case and uniform of the punishment squad, huh? I didn't know you were so traditional.
Does it make you think about the past?
Yes, it does a little.
Think back some more now. Try to remember, and don't hold back. Compare us. Between you and me, which of us shines as the better warrior? It seems I've taken a hit. 1 for 1, then. We're even so far, Yoruichi.
So it seems. Have you got some gimmick? Hidden in the folds of your uniform? Your movements have improved, Soiphone.
Some kind of gimmick? I guess you could say that. I'll show you. Sting all enemies to death. Suzume Bachi. You can't escape me! Why can't you just accept it? Admit that I'm better than you now. I may be better than you ever were. I was just holding back before. I know. You didn't think the likes of me even had anything to hold back, did you? That's what you were thinking. I told you not to underestimate me. I told you that I'd make you sorry if you did. I stayed and grew stronger while you ran and hid from the battlefield for 100 years, and now you're going to pay for it with your life. Yoruichi. Remember my power, Yoruichi. The power of my Suzumebachi is in its homonka, or death mark. The homonka is etched into the body of the target with my first attack, as you can see. The last time you were here to see it, I hadn't perfected it, but over the last 100 years, the homonka has finally become complete. So I suggest you be careful not to take a second hit and then try and run away, Yoruichi. The Suzumebachi's killing power is in the second strike. So all I have to do is hit you in the same place once again, and you die instantly. Here comes the second attack, Yoruichi. Showing your back to the enemy and running away isn't much of a strategy, is it? I suppose you're running in order to buy yourself time, but it's useless. You want to know why? Before it was perfected, my homonka used to disappear after a while, but now it lasts forever. Those marks on you will never come off unless I make them. So you can run and run all you want, Yoruichi. Go ahead and try to escape, but those homonka will stay on until I hit one of them again. Anken. Too slow. Now do you understand what I've been trying to tell you? I'm simply better than you are, Yoruichi. Now that I've made my point, I can finish you off! You've never seen such a fighting technique before, have you? It's unique because it combines elements of both Hakuda and Kido. It's something I created myself. You should feel privileged, actually. This technique has only been perfected recently, so you're the first victim of it in actual combat conditions. It doesn't even have a name yet.
Wrong. It has a name.
What did you just say?
It's called Shunko.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you know why that case and uniform you're wearing leaves the back and shoulders exposed? Because those parts would be wasted. When this move is performed, a dense Kido envelops the user's back and shoulders. The Kido draws power first to the arms and legs and then explodes it outward. In other words, the moment the move is activated, any fabric on the back and shoulders would be blown off. The fact is, I really didn't want to have to resort to using this technique against you. You better be careful, Soifeng. Because, to tell you the truth, even I can't control this technique very well.
You've never seen such a fighting technique before, have you? It's unique because it combines elements of both Hakudo and Kido. It's something I created myself. You should feel privileged, actually. This technique has only been perfected recently, so you're the first victim of it in actual combat conditions. It doesn't even have a name yet.
Wrong. It has a name.
What did you just say?
It's called Shunko. The fact is, I really didn't want to have to resort to using this technique against you. You better be careful, Soifo. Because, to tell you the truth, even I can't control this technique very well. I guess you're wondering why I never showed you this technique before, Soifone. Is that it? I didn't want to tell you, because I knew it was too dangerous. Stop. You are not ready to use this technique yet, Soifone.
She used a Hunky Sosa against me. She canceled mine out by crushing it with Kido of the same quality and strength, but with opposite spin. And yet, she did it so quickly and effortlessly. It shouldn't have been so easy, not against my Kido's speed and pressure. Tell me why. I should have surpassed you by now! I'm stronger than you! Why are you still standing? I should have the power by now. A century of isolation should have made you weaker than me. How can you be dominating me? It's not right! Why are you standing there in front of me as if you were my master? How can it be that you still prevail over me? Tell me the answer, Yoruichi! You promised me we would always be together! I was so hurt and angry I came to hate and curse you! I vowed to make myself stronger than you! So I could catch you and defeat you with my own hands! I can never forgive what you did, Yoruichi! There can be no forgiveness for the way you betrayed my trust and devotion! Not ever! Tell me why. Help me understand. Why didn't you take me with you? I would have gone anywhere with you. You must have known that. Oh, maiden Yoruichi.
You have gotten much stronger since the last time I saw you, Soifone.